This is DJ Gadget reporting for 96.7 The Buzz. For the next hour, you're gonna hear me interview Sabrina Fallah, a music artist from Canada, on International Artist Day. How fitting. On a segment I'm calling Go Go Gadget Dirt, where I get the dirt and the nitty gritty on artists that are maybe undercredited and underappreciated. They don't have to necessarily be local. So in this segment, I would like to introduce to you Sabrina Fallah.
You whom you hire on the verge of what you want to do. Your feet the fence they're on is new. Where do you land? Apprehension, not to mention you're a ball of nerves that can't relax. The fireworks way out of hand. Pace the floor, flip a coin, take a breath and see the signs over the rest of what you haven't done. Brace yourself, let it in, let it smash against your skin as you stand, waiting for the plan. Ask for help from more direction, the moon, the stars, a million questions, and ask for more, ask forgiveness, ask yourself if you're still in this. Coming in last, all you gotta do is ask. Coming in last, all you gotta do is ask. Frantic fluster on the bus, there's someone staring back. Irritation, aggravation in my head. Pins and needles, almost lethal, like a heart attack. When I crash, the cars that pass leave me for dead. Pace the floor, flip a coin, take a breath and see the signs over the rest of what you haven't done. Brace yourself, let it in, let it smash against your skin as you stand, waiting for the plan. Ask for help from more direction, the moon, the stars, a million questions, and ask for more, ask forgiveness, ask yourself if you're still in this. Coming in last, all you gotta do is ask. Coming in last, all you gotta do is ask. Ask for help from more direction, the moon, the stars, a million questions, and ask for more, ask forgiveness, ask yourself if you're still in this. Coming in last, all you gotta do is ask. Coming in last, all you gotta do is ask.
I am DJ Gadget, and this is Sabrina Fallah. Fallah la la la. This is our
You can
newest.
so do that if you want.
Fallah la la
So
la.
do it because add some humor in it. Why not?
Yeah.
Exactly the way it sounds. So just say fa la.
Fallah la 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 la.
That's what people always do. Everybody.
I can't help it.
Well, I am very Christmassy, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
But this year I'm excited for the snow. This year I'm so excited for all the seasons, you know? So our snow here is not easy.
No.
We get the snowstorms and stuff, but I don't know why. I just feel this year.
It'll be
to
like
have
this
some
year is going to
snow.
be the day you don't get
Hopefully it won't
buried
be
in
as
snow.
bad. Yeah. Hopefully.
I have an idea of what you go through because I live in Connecticut. You live in Canada, and we get.
You live in Connecticut.
I live in Connecticut.
My uncle lives in Connecticut.
Yeah, so I'm very close to you, and we get a ton of snow, and we get some.
You get similar.
Yeah,
but
very
I think
similar.
we get a bit worse.
Yeah, and I lived in
but you
Limestone,
get it.
Maine for a while, which like I could see you. So there was
Oh, nice.
freakish snow. I'm used to seeing plows, which is just we push the
Yeah.
snow out of the way and we call it a day and we go home at night. In Limestone, Maine, they had these really apocalyptic looking machines that would have to actually pick up and remove the snow, and then they took it somewhere else because otherwise it would be deadly.
That's what they
Yep.
do here.
Yep.
For the sidewalks, they will not push it to the side.
Yeah, you can't.
They will actually collect it.
Yes.
But I don't know where they put it, but they
moon.
pick it up. Yeah.
I truly believe it's the moon. So
Who knows, right?
that's what the moon's made out of. The moon landing wasn't fake. It's actually the moon that is fake. No, I'm kidding.
Is moon actually made of snow?
I think so. I think so. I am going to convince the boss man to let me have this segment, which we're going to try desperately to keep in an hour. And I really love music.
So am I talking the whole hour, or are we mixing in music and the interview together?
Listen, we can do what you want. I want to get to know you.
I'm just wondering what you had in mind. I'm not trying to. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Here's my idea. I work a lot for our sister station so that you can get to know me a little bit. And our sister station has a lot of talk shows. It has one music program that I get to work on, and it's called The Time Machine. And on The Time Machine, we play 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And it's like an ode to old school radio. Like think Imus in the Morning and Howard Stern and WNBC.
Okay.
And that's pretty cool. And it like sparks this like passion in me that I'm like, yes. And it's like radio, you know? So
yeah, I
like feel this and then so then I work for another station, which is not that one and is not this one, but we have another station that I work for where I broadcast local bands, and that's on Sundays. And it pulls me that I want to do more music because I am a DJ as well. It's not just on radio. I do weddings and I do festivals and I do yes, I do.
Nice.
Yes, I do
so
fashion
you're not
shows.
Just a radio.
Yes.
You actually do. That's so cool.
And I organize fundraisers and I organize shows.
Nice.
So I have this pull, especially since COVID started, for music and entertainment and this and that. And so I have this pull now that I need music. I need more sustenance in my life. So I have this like little idea that I want to start this segment with local artists. And then, tra-la-la, there was you. And you were like, hey, I have this music. And I was like, okay. And I saw that Chris was busy and running around. And I was like, oh, let me listen to this girl's music. And then I listened to your music. And I was like, I love her. I couldn't even put my finger on it. I was like, oh, my God, wait, she's good? I'm sorry. I was just like, because somebody comes up to you because you work on the radio and they're like, listen to my demo. And I'm like, okay.
Can you even do that anymore? Walk into radio stations? I don't think you can. Just
I don't know.
Hand in a demo.
I do what I want.
I don't think. Well, at this time, no, because nobody's gonna get close to you.
Yeah.
but I know that Bon Jovi back in the day, that's how his Runaway song got hit. He just walked into a radio and gave them the demo, and boom.
Yeah.
So that's how he got famous. But I guess the industry has changed a lot recently.
Radio has actually been a huge, it fascinates me. It has shaped the way we write and sing and perform music. People trying to make it in the music world have actually changed what they wanted to do with their music because they needed it on the radio to become famous. And that's what blows my mind. Like, they're like, no, I need a single so that they will play it on the radio. So they didn't make long songs because they knew the radio DJs wouldn't play it. And it was actually...
Unless you're famous already.
You had to be huge, though. And it was people like Queen were like, I don't care. And they actually got in a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they got in a lot of trouble. They were like, but I don't care because I'm Freddie freaking Mercury. Like, you know.
Damn right.
And I was like, I just, you know, walk in like you own the place. And I just, I want music like that back. Like because I'm Freddie freaking Mercury. Like, because I'm David Bowie. Because I'm Prince.
I know.
Because...
Oh, they've all passed, but their music still lives, though.
Yeah.
Their music still lives. Yeah.
Yeah. I miss music. And the one thing about my age and music that kills me is that I will never, well, I can't say never, I don't know. Going to a concert where you're shaking and you're up at stage and you pass out and you're so excited and you're so moved by this music that you're like, you're just like, the spirit is in you. Like you just want, like the Beatles. Think about the Beatles. Think about how those girls were like, wah!
Oh my, yeah, they must have. I've seen the videos. They were crazy.
Yeah,
they were completely going nuts over them.
How many people?
I'm the same way with Green Day and Bon Jovi.
I see the posters behind you. It stinks that this is radio because I'm on Zoom right now with her, and it's pretty rad. Like I just think of like you have a rocker room. You have a rocker room. That's pretty cool.
That poster behind. It's one of the posters I did for the Green Day concert. I never brought it to the concert because it was too big. It was bigger than me.
So Green Day is one of your inspirations.
Yes.
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 Inspirations or boy crush?
Wow. I think they're all cute, but I love Billy Joe Armstrong.
Okay.
I look up to him. I would have to say I had a huge crush on him as I was growing up, but, then he got married and got kids. Yeah. I couldn't have that fantasy really anymore. I grew. Honestly, his voice, you know what? Never mind. Scratch that. I guess I still have a crush on him.
So is it their music, their sound, their looks, or is it the punk movement? Like, what is it about Green Day that drew you to them?
Well, their American Idiot album is the one that got me to realize.
Thanks a lot,
that's
Canada.
What I want to do. But the thing is, I didn't want to just take their style and make it my own. I mixed it. I listened to them and I said, I like this sound, the style, and I used it. But it's just something about Green Day that grabbed me. And I keep going back to them. Like if I'm having a down day, I'll listen to them and they help me.
Yeah, I definitely hear the flair of punk in you, but at the same time, I hear like Joan Jett, and you actually remind me of a local band around here that I don't know if you've listened to, which is Hunter Valentine.
No, they're a nice name.
Yeah, yeah. Hunter
Nice
Valentine
name,
is one of
catchy.
my favorites too, and so I'll send them a bill for promoting them. Especially, we were talking about the song Breakthrough. That's it's punk. It's not punk.
I don't have a category.
Right.
I'm rock, but I put soft and harsh and rough and edgy and clean. I mix up my vocals because I like to. They say when you sing, add some color into your voice. So yeah. I don't just sing like straight. I put the feeling and emotion into it. So
right on.
Whatever the voice wants to do, I let the voice do.
Yeah. Honestly, and maybe that's why I'm so drawn to you because, yeah, I'm a DJ and I work on radio, and each of our stations are a pretty specific genre, and I am so bad at genres. I'm like, classic rock, classic. Wait, that means like old, right? I'm not old. I remember growing up with that. What does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
I'm like, that's not classic. That's 80s.
Like when people, like when there's a category, just say I'm rock and whatever you think I am, punk, alternative,
right?
Pop rock. I accept pop rock, but not pop.
Well, pop
Like,
means popular. You would want to be
Yeah,
pop. You would
but-
want to be popular. That's what I don't get about genres. What does pop mean?
Yeah, because normally when people say I'm pop, they compare me to real like pop artists, and I'm like, I don't know where you hear it.
It means popular, though. Like,
I know,
it's like when I do a
but
wedding
when
and
they
somebody says,
compare me-
okay, so I want
I
top
know.
40. And I'm like, you want 40 songs at your wedding? Like on loop?
Yes.
Because I can't fill your 4-hour wedding with 40 songs. Like,
Oh,
what does
yeah,
that
that's
mean?
true.
I want top 40. I'm like, that's 40 songs.
Top
Like, what does
40.
that mean?
The
Top 40.
40 songs that are probably played on the radio from the top selling artists, I guess. Maybe
Yeah,
that's what
that's
it
still
means.
only 40 songs.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, okay.
That's very true.
Yeah. And I just look at them and I'm like, oh, okay. And so I go to their wedding and I play the Macarena. And like, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, I love
like,
that
right?
song.
I'm like, I don't get it.
I even
Yeah.
know the movements.
Yeah. I mean, I play the top 4. I just assume that means popular songs. Nobody gets what they're saying anymore because genre has just taken a flying leap
Yeah.
off. Like,
Maybe I should stop thinking of pop being pop
Yeah.
pop and make it
Yeah.
just say, okay, I'm popular. Thank you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the song. I think it's "Stuck Up." You make a lot of references to fairy tales, and at the same time you say "grow up," and the juxtaposition is so cool. That's a lot of my writing too. I write a lot of poetry.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to write a song, but
Okay.
I don't play anything. So
But you don't have to play. You can
Right.
just write it.
I need to hire
Like-
a band and just sit down and have a jam session because I am terrible. I know like 4 chords on a guitar and it's not going to work out for me.
That's fine.
I know.
Some Green Day songs are just 4 chords.
I know.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I write a lot of poetry and I was just listening to Stuck Up and I was like, oh man, Humpty Dumpty, yes. And I was like,
Well,
it was
I
so-
co-wrote that song, and the co-writer that I wrote it with went into that, and at first, to be honest, at first I didn't like it. I didn't like the song, but then I went into the studio, I recorded it, and I'm like, you know what? I like it because I can do so much with my vocals, and then I understood the song more because we just wrote it and stuff. But the point of the song is about people being stuck up and think they know everything.
yeah.
But I didn't really write it about a specific person. I just wrote it in general. Imagine just meeting somebody like that, like, anyway, a few of my listeners actually like the song. So yeah, it's cool that song is being heard, but it just has a nice beat to it and you can like dance to it,
Yeah, it definitely is.
You're so far above it all and I'm down below. You act like you'll never fall, but what you don't know, that's what Humpty Dumpty thought. The world revolved around him until he got a face full of the ground that's coming at you now. You're so stuck up, stuck up. Don't know who you think you are, but grow up. That's enough. No, you're really not so far above. You're just stuck up.
So I have, speaking of stuck, a lot of your songs are about being stuck.
A lot of my
Trapped.
songs are about what I go through and what others go through, and about things in life in general. I write about things that happen in life.
Do you feel like they help you move away from that feeling, or do you still feel like you're trapped or stuck in that?
That's an interesting question. A lot of the songs that I write, if they're based on me, because sometimes they're based on what I see people going through. If it's based on me, I'm still learning from it, and I'm still, moving forward. Like Breakthrough, for example, I wrote it when I was actually dealing with trying to build up confidence and believing in myself. And still to this day, when I'm singing it, I'm still trying to be strong and not let things get in my way and stuff, because people always come and do things and say things, and you just have to shove it off, get them away from you. But that song, actually, that song has been picked up to be played at a couple of hockey games.
Nice.
Because of the message. Yeah.
I like it.
So it's because of breaking through and...
Yeah. I can see it because I used to DJ for Mohegan Sun here. And, I'll have to send them a bill, too. Mention it on the radio. No, I was the DJ for the home games for the Black Wolves. And
okay, cool.
Yeah, so they have songs like it. That's funny. They have songs for like foul songs. So they'll pick odd things like that, like keep your hands to yourself. And so if you broke through and like made a goal, like I get it. That's funny.
And they've
That's
also
cool.
played Frontline as well.
Gotcha. Very cool. Do you have a song, like your favorite angry song, your favorite happy song, your favorite...
Well, my favorite song to play live from all of my songs that I like to start with is One Chance.
Why is that?
Because it's from my first EP that I ever released, and I call it the Green Day old school influence, like from their Dookie days. It's just a song that, as I was starting to go into the business of music, that I was performing a lot, and I was getting a lot of good reaction from it. So every time I play it, it's like, okay, it's positive. It brings this positive strength, and it's a nice song, so it just starts the show off, gets people excited. And I always end my show with Good Riddance from Green Day.
That's awesome.
So I start with One Chance and I end it on Good Riddance.
No.
And Green Day does that too. They always end their show on that song.
That's I think that's a good ender anyway. Like always, I used to. I'm gonna make myself sound lame now on the really cool station. I used to go to 4-H camp. It's all about the cows. And on the last day of camp, they used to play Good Riddance, and like everybody would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you." It's like the cry song. I'm gonna miss you song. But
yeah, it is like that. But I play it because I hope the people who were watching me or listening to me had the time of their life seeing me perform.
Yeah.
Plus, it's also a song that people know and they sing along with it.
Yeah, they know it. It's iconic. It's
yeah.
I think my favorite thing about you, speaking of animals, my favorite thing about you I've learned off air is that you feed squirrels, and you've even found a way to get them a squirrel-sized picnic table.
Actually, my neighbor, when this pandemic was happening, her husband made the picnic table and she dropped it on my doorstep and said, Sabrina, I think your squirrels need a picnic table. So it was given to me.
I love squirrels.
And they, at first, the little red squirrel, the feisty one, was jumping on it and everything. But the other squirrels were very careful to make sure it wasn't a trap, because it took them almost a few days to be comfortable. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They are very smart.
Yeah.
So I had to put the food around it, and about a week or so. But now they sit on it, they flip it, they throw things on it. Oh my God, the whole picnic table is being attacked.
That's awesome. That is so cool. When I was dating my wife, the first thing I gave her was a cup that said, it was a travel cup that I drew on, and I gave her a morning coffee, and I said, I think squirrels like spaghetti. There's nothing to prove this is true, but I really think
Right.
they do. I mean, think about it. Squirrels, spaghetti, it makes sense, right? That being said, I like you as much as I think squirrels like spaghetti.
Aw. Who knows?
Yeah,
They
who
might
knows?
eat it.
You can't prove me
Who knows?
wrong. You can't prove me wrong. Because if you
No.
go by a squirrel with spaghetti, it's going to run away from you because it's scared of you, not the spaghetti.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm going to play One Chance because we're going to do this in 30-minute intervals. We're going to come back after a break. We're going to talk about another song that nobody on this station has heard yet after our break.
Right.
So we're going to go out on One Chance that we were talking about in this segment.
Racing hard in class today when I see that smile come my way, and it's time for me with a concrete chin to get knocked down, get up again. I don't want to stay behind these walls, I don't want to wait for him to call me. I just want to take the time it takes to make him know. If only I had one chance to take me with you, one more chance to make me feel the way you make me feel. And every day I know that we'll be together. One chance is all I need, and one more chance to make you see. You and I will always have one more chance and one more laugh, one more smile that makes us sad. Days go by and 3 more weeks, and I'm stuck behind these memories. And it's hard for me to just let go, to just move on and start again. I don't want to stay behind these walls, I don't want to wait for him to call me. I just want to take the time it takes to make him know. If only I had one chance to take me with you, one more chance to make me feel the way you make me feel. And every day I know that we'll be together. One chance is all I need, and one more chance to make you see. You and I will always have one more chance and one more laugh, one more smile that makes us. I want the world around me stop spinning around. All the lights around me fade and flickers out. If you say you need me, don't say it's over now. One chance to take me with you, one more chance to make me feel the way you make me feel. And every day I know that we'll be together. One chance is all I need, and one more chance to make you see. You and I will always have one more chance. One chance to take me with you, one more chance to make me feel the way you make me feel. And every day I know that we'll be